everyone, and welcome to another episode of Cinnamon Stitches. I'm your yarn host, Jennifer. I am in a mood today. It is a strange mood, so I have no idea what is going to come out of my mouth today. It's just been one of those days. I sat and video chatted with my sister this morning and took up half of my battery, and I said, crap, I gotta let you go because my battery power is going low and I'm supposed to make a video today. I got a lot of Happy Mail this week, so I'm going to show you that. I got a lot, and some of it actually quite surprised me. I actually cried. Well, I'm a crybaby, you guys know that. I am having the hardest time getting anything finished. I am not the type of person to create several whips. I usually do one project at a time, and I muscle through that project till I'm done. And this week I cannot do that. I am the queen of whips this week. I have several. I had to fight my way through some of these projects. I have frogged some of these yarns and restarted projects. It's been a hot mess. I have been a hot mess. I'm just going to say that. So I'm going to start and I'm going to show you what I have made this week. Now, it's not glamorous and it's not even that pretty. And one of the things doesn't even make sense. But I finished it. And that is the whole point. I finished it. Okay. The first thing I'm going to show you is this god-awful ugly blanket I made. I showed it to my sister. I said, this blanket's ugly. And so she expected to do her normal sister thing. Like, oh, that's not bad. And she looked at it. She goes, yeah, that's a blanket. I used scraps for this baby blanket, but it's not really a baby blanket because this would not qualify as a baby blanket on any planet. So, are you guys ready? Ta-da! Now, I told her, this blanket belongs on a couch in a Volkswagen bus while driving along the Pacific Coast Highway. That's where it belongs. That's where it belongs. So, if you own a VW bus and you're driving along the PCH, I will send this to you. No, I'm just joking. Anyway, if y'all remember, I made scrap cakes. I think Carrie Penny calls these magic cakes. These were not magic. They were just scraps. I wound a bunch of scrap yarns together. This one is beautiful. This one's going to make something kind of cool. This one was not. I did not take into consideration that some of the yarn was thick, number 4. Some of the yarn was like a number 2. And so you have really thin parts and then really thick parts. And it makes the blanket like pull and like ripple and, you know. It's I'm done though. I finished it. I used up 2 scrap cakes. So that's done. I'll move that to the done pile. Then I gotta take my glasses off for this one. This yarn is Universal Big Time something or another. I got this at AC Moore, and these are totally Ross's colors, like totally Ross's colors. I got a 6-pack of this at AC Moore for $5. So it was like, you know, it had to have been mill ends that were labeled as regular yarn because every single scan I pulled out had like at least 1 knot in it, and some had several knots. Okay. This is a super bulky yarn. It's beautiful. But here's why it doesn't make sense why I made it. Okay. Let me fit it over my ponytail. Super bulky. I made fingerless gloves to go with it. Super bulky. Big, giant, beautiful, super bulky, heavy scarf, right? And I put it all on. I was like, this is cool. I like these colors. And then I realized I don't live in Michigan anymore. It does not ever get cold enough here in Virginia to warrant super bulky wool yarn. It does not. So, this has to go to someone up north somewhere because it's hot. So, as soon as my sister saw it, she goes, "Those are my colors." I was like, good, because that might be a Christmas present to you, because I have no use for this. And now, my hair is a bigger mess than what it was. But we're going to proceed and pretend like that never happened. There. Now I'm pretty. Okay. Now, that's all I have made in almost the past 2 weeks. Which is very unusual for me. You guys know that. And, you know, I keep leaning in. What you guys don't see is you see all this prettiness. But what you don't see is there's 30 skeins of yarn on my desk that I'm trying to organize. It is stacked up almost to the level of the camera. It is right below this. I'm a hot mess, guys. There's yarn on the floor. I'm rearranging and moving stuff around. But this tip I have given you guys before. If you buy cases of water from like a superstore and it has like a cardboard box underneath to hold all the cases together, that makes the absolute perfect receptacle for holding yarn. You stack the yarn in the box like this as if they're bottles of water and you slide it onto your shelf. You can fit a whole bunch, way more yarn on your shelf. So that's what we're doing currently. I have one more box in there that I need to go clean out, and then, you know, I can get more yarn on my shelf, which is insane, I realize. Okay, we're gonna move on to Happy Mail. Okay, I do have a card that I do not have in here. I have misplaced it. It was in my purse, and then we brought it in the house, and I don't know where I put it, or maybe my kids walked off. I don't know where it went. But it's from Joan, so thank you, Joan, for the beautiful card. And then I got this card from Terry in Illinois. This card is so pretty. It reminds me of the cherry blossoms in DC. And there's a very nice little note in there. Wishing me a speedy recovery for my dental work. Beautiful, nice little note. See if I can get this envelope back in there. And then there is this beautiful card. This actually made me very happy to see this. This is so cute. Look at. I'm pretty confident that this is handmade. See if I can block my face out enough, because these are all like little pieces that are put on there. Look at how cute. And then it's from Nancy. She loves my videos. Thank you, Nancy. Nancy is from Iowa. And I got a box. Now, you'll have to excuse me, Britt, because I had so many videos. Like, oh, my hair is terrible. Don't mind that, okay? I had so many videos planned last week. I forgot to show this last week when I got it. And it's on the floor, so I gotta go grab it. The box, I started to put some of the yarn away, and then I realized I didn't show it. So it's in a box with other yarn, but I remember exactly what was in the box. First of all, I'll show you. There was 2 Mickey Mouse stickers, totally awesome, cool in there. So I was actually, I was totally goofballing, okay? I have a big mirror behind my desk, and I was thinking about putting this on the mirror so that if I line my face up just right in the mirror, it looks like I have Mickey Mouse ears on. So this might go on my mirror just because I'm that strange, okay? Anyway, Britt said she was going through her stash and she thought I might like these, and she's totally right. This is the Premier Flowers yarn. It has long been discontinued. I got some in a package, I think from Kim 2 weeks ago. And then I found some of this at, I think, the dollar store last year or the year before. I actually really like this. I made a big, beautiful cowl out of this exact yarn right here. Of course, it doesn't look that just looks goofy. I don't know what they were thinking with that pattern. But this makes beautiful like cowls and like wearables. And then she sent me one in the red and like 4 or 5 in this white. And I just love this white because it's totally rainbowy. I just love that. So I don't know what I'm going to make out of this, but it's going to be something cool. You can count on that. Okay, so that was from Britt. Now let me try and move stuff around so that I can get to the other stuff. Because I stacked it all in the box together to carry it home from the post office. Let's see. Alright. Then I got notification in my my app. Let me see if I can put a headband on because that's gonna drive me crazy. In my mailbox app, saying that something was coming from California and from Etsy, and I got so confused because I was like, I don't remember ordering anything off of Etsy, and if I did, it wouldn't be going to my P.O. box. So I was like all kinds of like confused. And I was like, do I know somebody in California? Like, yeah, I was confused. So this is from the company, A Needle Runs Through It, on Etsy, but oh, I didn't see that. Okay, hang on. I didn't see that. I didn't see that when I opened it yesterday. This was a very special little gift from Ryan, the Yarn Hag, which I have just recently discovered her, and she is like, first of all, she's gorgeous. Second of all, she's hilarious. Anyway, she wanted to send me a little thank you for all that I do. She enjoys watching my journey and is inspired by it. Totally cried when I saw these. First, my favorite stitch markers are the wood ones, the little wood ones, because they're lightweight and they don't pull on anything and they don't snag on anything. And second of all, these are National Park inspired stitch markers. I totally cried when I saw it. Like, I'm so glad I don't open mail on screen no more because I cried in the car. Let me just show you this one. Is that not beautiful? And then there's little hiking boots. And let me see if I can. A little how cute is that? Boop. Okay, come on. Mountains. It says happy trails to you. And this totally looks like oh, what is the name of that waterfall? It's at Yosemite. That looks like Yosemite to me. This waterfall, if I'm correct, and that's the correct waterfall, I cannot think of the name of it right now. Certain times of the year, when the sun sets, it lights up the waterfall, and it looks like it's lava pouring over the mountains. And then take a hike. I love these so much. These probably will be, I don't know. I want to say these will be my next top used stitch markers because the wood ones are my favorite. But I might not use them because they're so special to me that I might just look at them all the time. I know, I have problems. Anyway, I didn't even see that this was, oh, that fell. This was in there. This is the card for the lady that makes these. A needle runs through it. In case you want to screenshot that. All her information is on the back too. Da-da-da. And then there's an extra little stitch marker on here that says Bobalicious. I'm not a big fan of boba, but you know, maybe it's Bobalicious. Bob. Who is Bob? And why is Bob delicious? Anyway, totally dropped my stitch markers. And I lost my headband. I told you guys, I'm a hot mess today. I'm a hot mess. Trying to clean. Trying to organize. I'm trying to do 100 things. There is also one of those cards, and I can't seem to find it, had a Mickey Mouse keychain in it. I don't know where it's at. It keeps falling out. And in this box, I may have to look for it. It might be in the car. It might be in my purse. Okay. This box, I got notification for this as well in my little post office app. And it said I had a package coming from Brownstown, Illinois. I was like, okay, I only know one person that lives in Brownstown, Illinois, and that's Crystal from Bag O' Day. And it's like a town of like 300 people. I mean, there's more than that, but like I'm, exaggerating. There's like 300 people in her town. I saw her post office. Her post office is like the size of my living room. It's tiny. So I can't imagine it would be coming from anyone other than Crystal from Bag O' Day. So I was freaking out a little bit. I was like, what did Crystal send me? Why is Crystal sending me something? So when it came in, like, I ran to the post office. And I'll just give you a little... Yep, that's what was written on the box. So, there was a note in there from Miss Crystal herself. When I was showing off my mystery bags, I was talking about Crystal's mystery bags. And I was like, she got some good bags too. And I said, she got this yarn that was like yellow and rainbow. And it was so gorgeous. And I drooled over this yarn when she opened it. So did she. So, my hair is so bad. I'm so messy today. Anyway, Crystal said, I heard you mention you wanted this yarn. So I sent it to you. Oh my God! This totally made me cry. Okay, this yarn is gorgeous. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. But that's not even the coolest part. Like, yeah, this is beautiful yarn. This is from Crystal from Bag O' Day. Like, seriously. How much cooler could this get? So whatever I decide to make out of these beautiful, beautiful, beautiful hanks, it has to be something like very special that I'm going to keep forever because it's from Crystal. Like, I don't even know what to say. I freaked out a lot in the car. I was like, oh my God. And Mr. Cinnamon's looking at me like I'm crazy. And then he's all, that is pretty cool that Crystal sent you something. I was like, I know, right? Now let me tell you. I have entered, this was back when I was a little tiny channel with like 100 subscribers. I subscribed. Yeah, I did subscribe. I entered all of her giveaways. Not because I wanted the yarn or needed the yarn or I wanted to just win something. It was because I legit wanted something from Crystal that she had touched, that she had picked out, because I felt a kinship to her very early on when I discovered her, because we have a lot of similarities in personal experience, and I don't want to say personal trauma because I don't know her backstory, but like she has anxiety and I have anxiety, and I read that on her before I ever heard any of her backstory. I could read it on her face. I could see it in her body language because that was me. That was me. Like, it was me on a deep level that I can't even explain to you. Like, I feel a kinship with her, and I have from the first time I saw her videos. I just relate to everything about her, like the way she is in her garden and the way she takes care of her yard and like her kids and the way she has the passion for yarn, and like she has like some weird quirks that I share with her totally. So other people may not understand it, but I totally felt like I get it and she gets it, So it's hard to explain, but it felt like there's a kinship there to me anyway. Like, it might be in my own head, but And she referred to me as her friend in the letter, so I freaked out. I was like, oh my God, I'm Crystal's friend. This is how lonely I am. This is how lonely I am. I just get so excited over silly stuff. But yeah, it was really, you guys, and I'm totally tearing up right now telling you. I'm trying to laugh it off, but I'm not very good at laughing off when I'm a big crybaby. The stitch markers for the national parks, you guys know I love the national park system. Like, it is the one place I go where I don't have stress, I don't have anxiety, I don't have worries. I just feel the nature all around me, and like there is a calm and a peace that I don't sense naturally. So it's spiritual to me. And the fact that Ryan, the yarn hag, who I just recently discovered, honestly, in the past month, knew enough about me to know that I like that and went out of her way to order me something from Etsy that was related to national parks. I can't tell you how much that meant to me. And the fact that Crystal sent me something, and she doesn't need to do that. I mean, she's bigger than life. She doesn't need to do that, and yet she has such a gentle and loving spirit that she does stuff like that people don't even realize how amazing she is and how caring. They see the YouTube personality. I don't think they see behind the curtain of who she really, really is. And that is a deeply sensitive, caring person. I see it. I saw it from day one when I first watched her video. I saw right through the curtain. I saw who she was, you know. And granted, I don't know her like on a personal level. I want to meet her one day. I really do. And I drive all over the country, so I am perfectly capable in the future when all the germs go away to drive over there. And, you know, I actually had a dream I met her. I went to her house and hung out with her. I totally did. She was showing me stuff in her basement. I don't even know if she has a basement, but it was a crazy dream. This was like a month ago or so. So, and then like the Mickey Mouse charm, the keychain, which I need to find it. I think it's in my purse because the cards were tucked in my purse. The fact that you guys like care about me enough to send me stuff, it means more than I could possibly even explain to you guys. I don't feel like thank you is a big enough word for loving me, for supporting me, for sending me such amazing and personal gifts. Things that are very personal, like Mickey Mouse, personal, National Parks, personal, rainbow yarn, my greatest love that ever is, you know. I just keep messing with my hair because I feel really self-conscious about it. And the more I mess with it, the greasier it looks. And it's all messy from like being in the pool too much. You know, we got a saltwater system and it just destroys your hair. I'm trying to change the subject because, yeah, I'm a crybaby. I admit it. You guys, so I thought I was going to be funny today, but apparently I'm just a crybaby. Yeah, I need to put all this yarn away. So I probably should end this video because I've just been rambling for 23 minutes. And I thought this was going to be like a 10-minute video. And I can feel my headband slide back off my head. Oh. All right. I am going to let you guys go. And I'm going to go get my mind occupied so I don't cry again because that's just who I am. I laugh and I cry, and that's about my emotions. Yeah. All right. I don't know if there's going to be a video Friday. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make another project to show you guys. I lost my notebook in which I was writing out the pattern for the cardigan / beach cover up my bikini. You know, my bikini cardigan. So I have to look for that and find it. I think somebody walked off. They walk off with my pens, they walk off with my scissors, and they walk off with my notes, my notepads. So I have to find that so I can finish writing the pattern. Because I have testers lined up, but I haven't finished writing the pattern. Because I got like 800 million other things going on right now. Yeah. I need to like clone myself and make another Jennifer so that I can be the one who does all the fun stuff like crochet and make videos. But the secondary Jennifer is going to go and do my chores and find the stuff that I have misplaced and clean the house and feed the people that live here and go grocery shopping. You know, That's what second Jennifer is going to do. I clearly have lost my damn mind today. This has been me all day. I've been laughing and joking and crying and I don't know. Maybe I need a therapist. I'm going to go though because I know I got issues. I got issues today. I love you all. Thank you for my beautiful gifts. I don't ever want you to feel like you have to send me stuff, but know that whatever you send me, if it's just a card, if it's just a letter, if it's a drawing of a heart, I love everything. I keep all of it. I have a box under my desk of everything you guys send me. And I thank you guys. I love you all. Have a good day.